let it be very clear to the federal government of Nigeria that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment is an imprisonment of the Igbo nation. These are the words of Senator John Azutambata, the president of Ohaneze Ndi Igbo General. And he made this speech today being the 10th day of April 2026, in a meeting he held with some Igbo elders. This is actually the second time I'm hearing him talking about, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And in his speech today, he actually spoke, he spoke very well. He sent a message to the president. In fact, in that speech, I'm going to play the video for you now. He told the president that whoever that is telling him to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is deceiving him, that the person is not being truthful to him. And he went ahead to list the benefits that this current administration will gain if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm going to play the video for you now. But as I always say, there is this part of the Bible that says that faith without good work is dead. Talk without action is dead. To talk and talk and talk and talk without no action is what? Is absolutely nothing. So as we talk, we go into action. And so I want to also encourage our elders, as you call the media to talk, as you give a press statement, also make sure that when you go back, you try to do something that will secure the release of our dear beloved brother. Please, I beg them. And for the federal government, anyway, a word they said is enough for you, is enough for the wise. I'm going to allow you now to listen to what Senator John Azutambata said about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the message he sent to the president about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's imprisonment and the release. So please, I want to beg you to spend a little time. Listen to him. It's just, just a short video, right? So listen to him. Then you drop your comment in the comment section what to think. But as I always say, talk without action is dead. Please listen to him.
Abufakelu Nnamdi Kanu ọkwa ndị Igbo tafakelu o nwere onye Igbo obi dị mma na Nnamdi Kanu nọ na nga onye Igbo na-eje ahụ na-edisi Igbo ndị gọọmenti na o ya eme nka o ya eme nta ọzọ and fire were ndị Igbo don't deceive the government.
Igbo descent, Abid. I'm here today with rising sons and ambassadors for self-determination. We're in the state capital to bring our concerns to the American folks that Nnamdi Kanu need to be released now. A lot of people have talked about him being unjustly incarcerated for nothing. He is not the problem of Nigeria. If anything, he is the solution to solve Nigerian problems. We're asking President Tinubu, just like we asked President Buhari, that got him in the first place, to release him. They have not done anything to anybody. On this note, we are reminding the world about what happened in January 2017, when inauguration of Donald Trump was celebrated in Port Harcourt, and the Nigerian government shut down and killed over 27 young youths of Igbo descent, IPOB young stars, for doing nothing but cheering up the president of their choice. This happened and nobody have been brought to account for that. We are asking that the government of the United States under Donald Trump, president, to look into that massacre, because it was democracy that was being celebrated, and those youths were happy, rejoicing that such a good thing happened, and the military went and killed them all like chickens. We continue to ask, what is it that you're holding Nnamdi Kanu for? And we believe, as a British citizen, the British government's hand is in it, because Nnamdi was discussing about the atrocities they're doing in Nigeria. They don't want any development in Nigeria. Everything that we are doing is what Nnamdi was preaching on, and everything he have said before have happened today, and it's still happening. The jihadis coming in to work for the British government and to be killing people, the Fulani herdsmen, the terrorists, and that's what they are, killing people, trying to displace indigenous people, trying to take their lands from them, land grabbing. We want the world to look into it, more especially the United States government. For one thing, if nothing is done, once these jihadists get hold of the southeast, the Christians that they're trying to exterminate, they will have hold of the sweet crew. And once that happens, the next thing will be to challenge the United States and even the Britain that is encouraging them to do their bad deeds.
So, Father, I've heard that a Nigerian government official, the Inspector General of the DSS, Department of State Services, has said, Nigerians, defend yourselves from the terrorists and the bandits, end quote. So, Father, as a minister of God, do you support self-defense, especially where it may lead to the killing of your assailant?
Thank you very much, sir, for the question. And if you don't mind, let me begin by thanking you and your colleagues who have been working with us tirelessly to bring to the awareness of the world the level of injustice that is going on in Nigeria. It's getting too much. And at some point, somebody somewhere has to stand up and say, enough is enough. Now, coming to your question, yes, the Director General of DSS, who in American context, we might equate to the Director of Homeland Security, is a special government official in Nigeria who is privy to top secret intelligence, actually. For him to step forward and publicly told Nigerians, arm and defend yourselves, tells me a couple of things. One, Nigeria is either becoming a failed state or is already a failed state. Why? Because he said that they don't have enough government manpower to defend you. The military, the police, the DSS, that they don't have enough power to defend their citizens. What is the primary responsibility of any government, democratic government? To defend the lives and property of the people. So, for the director of DSS to say we don't have what it takes to protect you Nigerians, it means that they are incapacitated. Self-defense is a natural phenomenon. If I were to beat you now, you will flee unconsciously in defense of yourself. So self-defense is a natural phenomenon. But in the context of the DSS, honestly, I wasn't expecting that we shall come to that level at which the common people are required to arm themselves and defend themselves. But guess what? It has happened. In other words, what it means is you're on your own. If anything happens to you, you have yourself to blame. Now, because self-defense is a natural phenomenon, I have never read about any law, moral law, Christian law, civil law, natural law that is against self-defense. None whatsoever. But you know what? Where you have a good government, you take it for granted that you are protected. And so it's not even a question of whether I support it or not, or whether it is legal or not. And then for the government to say, defend yourself. Now, we are taking self-defense to a higher level. The level of you have to do everything possible to protect your life. Your life is the most precious gift God has given you. Very, very precious. God has given us a precious life to take care of, and we should guard it judiciously. But what is happening in Nigeria is that a group of bandits, terrorists, have taken it upon themselves to be massacring people at will. They carry arms all over the place, unchecked, unhindered. And they are decimating ethnic groups in the name of herders, farmers, clash, rubbish. If there is more to it, there is a hidden agenda. And that is ethnic cleansing and religious persecution. That is what has been going on. At this point in time, I will actually go the extra mile to advocate for self-defense. And people should defend themselves. And I'm asking my people, you cannot waste the life, precious life God has given you. You must defend it. Because there's no way. It has come to that. If the government tells you to defend yourself, defend yourself. That's what I will tell my people. And then I will ask our brothers and sisters in diaspora, especially here in America, who are from Igbo descent, Igbos here in America and Europe, organize yourselves, raise money, and make sure that your respective communities at home are protected. Have a very working vigilante groups, and make sure that your communities are protected. The time to pretend that everything is okay back home in Nigeria is gone and may never come back until that country disintegrates. Because honestly, a failed state, the only solution to a failed state is disintegration. To attempt so easily. Everybody should go and take care of themselves. From the local communities, maybe to the regional level. And guess what? This is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching for more than 10 to 15 years. That these people are coming, these are mercenaries sponsored by the Fulani hegemony to decimate the rest of the ethnic groups in Nigeria. And the government has done little or nothing to stop them. And to our greatest embarrassment, or even being fair to them, they are now told.
So guys, somebody was asking me that I am not an Igbo man, and why is it that I put so much interest in Nnamdi Kanu case? My point is this, like I told you guys, I am not from the eastern part of the country, I am not from the northern part of the country too. But my own way of life is to do what it takes for every citizen or every individual into society to be guided equally and to be treated equally. That is my own aim of life. I don't believe in so many things that you guys believe in terms of religion. I don't believe it. I believe that as far as I am breathing and you are breathing, we all should be treated the same way. See, regardless my title or the kind of money I have, I don't rate money based on you have from, so the people need to respect you. I don't do that. If you have money safe, now the more disrespect I will have for you if you don't have sense. So fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, or always talking about Nnamdi Kanu, I saw a substance in Nnamdi Kanu more than any other individual in this country that claimed to be fighting for the right thing. That man is, as you see, talk about Sunday Igbo. She started the Yoruba agitation. He don't even finish am. Why? Because he doesn't started it with honesty. Yes, he doesn't. Look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu na person where they straightforward. You know what it means when they say they go offer you something or yeah, back down from what you are fighting for. And this young man say no, he cannot back down. He rather die in the cell or in the prison than backing down. Now know how far Nnamdi Kanu don't come to these states. I not be saying get anything special to benefit from the Biafra if they are being given the Biafra. I be to say not to say get life to benefit from you and be extra life. Come on. All I know in Nigeria is this. See, as Nigeria may be like this, if you are too honesty or if you want to bring changes that every society will benefit from, Nigeria always have its own way of happening to you in terms of corruption. And you know that Nigeria, most of the successful people that are leading or are planning to lead us, they are all being brought up by the corrupt leaders. So you are not expecting changes to come to Nigeria soon. And nothing can be fixed so soon in Nigeria. Look at the case of insecurity happening in the northern part of the country. Most of our retired personnel, they know what is behind the scenes. According to this Brutai, our former chief of defense staff that served long time, he was telling Nigerians that government know the people. And you don't know why government failed to identify they ought to take action against the people. Come on, man.
Guys, Igbo elders have stormed Abia State Government House in protest to demand for Nnamdi Kanu release. First of all, I will say that I am happy that they have made a move, but Is Nnamdi Kanu in Abia State Government House? Is Nnamdi Kanu being held by Abia State government? Because I don't see the reason for them to protest in Abia State Government House. I feel like where they should march straight in Abuja, Asorok, and the DSS headquarters. My opinion though, I feel like this their protest and agitation should be in Asorok direct. They should head to Abuja. I believe as an elders, the government will listen to them. The system will listen to them. And to be honest, I'm impressed that the elders have taken a step, at least they have made a step.
Other elders, share this video.